Hey everybody, welcome back to Lumiere. I'm so happy you're here. Today's pick a card reading is their true confessions. What is it that they want to confess to you from their heart? So we're going to be taking a look at the messages from their higher self, looking at the energy surrounding your connection and any future energies as well, if possible. Very quickly, before we jump in, I want to shout out to Cassamba. Cassamba are an amazing platform for connecting with gifted psychics. These general readings are brilliant for giving you an insight into your connection, but there is nothing like having someone connect to your energy one-to-one and getting a personal reading, and I highly recommend Cassamba for doing that. I've been using them for about 8 months. I'd not heard of them before, but they are amazing. They're a really friendly platform in my experience. So, and Cassamba are offering Lumiere subscribers an amazing deal. You get 3 free minutes at the beginning of your call, and then you get 70% off your first call with them when you sign up. So they are amazing, super gifted psychics on there. Do check that out if it resonates. It's all linked in the description box below this video. All right, let's take a look at the crystals. I've got 3 groups for you today. Group number 1 is the celestite. Group number 2, the aquamarine. Group number 3 is the amethyst. Take as much time as you need to make your selection. You're welcome to pause the video if you need a little bit more time to meditate on the crystals, but when you are ready, your timestamps are below and I will see you in a moment. Hello my lovelies, welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 1. I cannot wait to jump into this reading for you. This is the celestite cluster crystal. It doesn't look like quite the right colour. I'm having to use studio lighting today. It is a very dark and gloomy day here in England, and that does mean that there is a little bit of glare from my glasses. So just to make you aware of that, there's nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. It's not ideal, it's not my preference, but anyway. So otherwise you can't see anything at all. So that's the choice there. Let's jump in, find out what your person wants to confess to you and the energy surrounding your connection today. I'll begin with some oracle cards and then we will jump into your tarot. Oh, this is good. I'm really loving this for you guys, group number 1. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So a really positive opening to your reading here. If you've been in that cycle of just feeling really low or kind of struggling with limiting beliefs and negative thoughts, or if you're just like, this is really going in the wrong direction for me, or they're not into me or whatever it is, whatever those negative thoughts are or those thought spirals, Spirit is really saying you've got opportunity here. You can be optimistic about this. You can, because things are looking up is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So things are going to be getting better for you in your connection if that is what you need. Past life relationship coming out for you as well. So definitely, it says you have known each other before, so definitely a soul connection. You've been together for many lifetimes, sharing knowledge, sharing wisdom, sharing love and energy with one another. So when we have those kind of connections, they can feel very intense. They can often feel very familiar as well. So there we go. Oh my goodness, you guys, I said this was going to be a positive reading. You get the card Sacred Union. So it says honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Excuse me. That is so lovely. Sacred union. So definitely this is a meeting of divine counterparts. This connection runs very deeply is what I'm hearing. So I absolutely love this for you. And if you are apart or you're kind of looking to come into alignment with your person, just know that that is available to you. That union is coming. But yes, the divine masculine, the divine feminine, not a gender specific reading. These are just the energies, divine counterparts, soulmates, twin flames highlighted here for you as well. So I just love it. And I see you getting closer together with this person as well. This is something that they want to experience with you. So you've got a lot to look forward to. We have the card Illumination. Oh, I absolutely love this. So what I'm hearing from Spirit is things coming to light. On this card, there's this image of the kind of sun coming out from behind the clouds. I wish it would do that here. So it's like a breakthrough is what I'm hearing. There's some sort of breakthrough here. That breakthrough comes in the form of understanding or kind of seeing something that hasn't been seen before, being able to look at things in the light of day and seeing things differently. So I see a breakthrough here, an illumination in consciousness that is going to be happening in this connection. All right, let's see what's going on with your tarot. High Priestess in the reverse. Wow, Pisces energy showing up here straight away. That is just like a beautiful energy to open with. This is just like these confessions. I feel like there's like a secret being revealed. I don't feel like this secret is something shady. I feel like it's just something that they've kind of concealed from you. I'm sensing that this concealment is like there's something about them that they didn't want you to know. So maybe they didn't want you to know that they were adopted or just any sort of thing, because what I'm hearing from Spirit is they feel shame around it. So it could be something to do with their body or an illness or something that happened in their past or something like this that you didn't know about them. You may have known them a long time. It could just be like an insecurity within themselves that they don't want to reveal to you, and they've been working very hard to cover this up. Okay, so this is the confession from your person. So I just see, this High Priestess in the reverse is kind of secrets being revealed. This is information being revealed to you, things coming to light, that illumination that we were talking about. So a strong message from Spirit today around this. So I see that here. There's definitely something that they've been hiding from you because it feels like it's too vulnerable. I don't think this is a conscious decision to hide this from you necessarily. It feels more subconscious, a kind of like what do I want to say, like an evasive sort of energy of just being like, or just trying to cover something up or hide something from you that they just don't want you to know about because they believe it makes them unlovable, or that you will see them in a poor light if this is illuminated, if this does come to light, that you won't that you won't think well of them and that you won't want to know them, or that you'll think differently about them and that you may distance yourself. So, but I see there is some energy coming in over the next, I'm hearing 3, right? So it could be 3 weeks, 3 months, right? But over this time period, something is being illuminated for you in this connection. Something is coming to light. What I'm hearing as well is that you'll find out about it. They're not going to tell you directly. I feel like it's something that you're either going to read between the lines and you're going to be like Sherlock Holmes. You're going to put like a lot of different bits of information together and come to this conclusion yourself. And I feel like that's what's going to happen for a lot of you. But for some of you, I feel like I'm hearing that the veil is lifted as well. So it's that illumination of something that you previously haven't been able to see. Or maybe you hear about this from somebody else. But I'm not getting any kind of heavy energies from this or shady energies or something like this. It's something that you will probably be fine about, or that you may just consider, you might want to take it into consideration. You may even have compassion for them with this, right? Whatever it is what I'm hearing from Spirit, but they fear rejection, right? Let's see what's been going on with you guys. So you get the Strength, 6 of Pentacles and Page of Cups. Leo's energy showing up very strongly here in your reading. So it's just like that, having that strength to be authentic is what I'm hearing from this. That kind of courage to be authentic and to open their heart to you and to kind of be authentic, their authentic self, whatever it is that they've not been hiding from you behind this kind of mask, or kind of not really revealing. And they're giving to you this to you with the 6 of Pentacles in this drip fashion. So like I was saying, you're reading between the lines and you're kind of getting this sense of just like, oh, their past is a little bit of a mystery, or there's this kind of, actually I don't know this about them, or I don't know this about their family, or something that perhaps you've overlooked. But what I'm hearing from Spirit is they're spilling the beans, right? So they are kind of giving you little clues, and they're kind of like, it's a very specific message. If it's not your message, then, check out one of the other groups, because Spirit does want to connect with you. But they're leaving you this like little breadcrumb trail of like little bits and pieces of information that maybe you're kind of putting together, maybe about kind of something that they want to hide, or just about how they feel, right? This is interesting as well. With this Page of Cups, this is a budding romance, right? This is something where feelings are definitely developing. So I sense that there's this energy around you. This may resonate slightly differently, but I'll just I'll give it my best shot of explaining what Spirit is sharing with me, right? Because that's why we're all here. So it feels like maybe you see each other sporadically, or you're just friends, or you see each other now and again, or you're kind of together for a bit and then you're not together for a bit, or you're in and out of each other's lives. This is what I'm sensing. You don't get the chance to see them that often, or something like this. Or there's a bit of flirtation, but it kind of hasn't really gone into something really consistent, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. But even though that's the case, there is either way, right? Whatever's happening, feelings are developing here. There's like this blossoming romance, right? They want to give you more, right? They want to meet you where you're at. There's something that they want to give to you here. And it's like, it's something from the heart. It's something very authentic, right? It may be that they're dropping hints, is what I'm saying. They're dropping hints about something that they want to tell you. And those hints that they're dropping, right? Maybe to do with kind of testing the water so they're dropping hints about how they feel about you, right? And they're testing the water to see how you respond to that, because this is what they're hiding. They're hiding that they're in love with you, right? This could be one of the things that's showing up here for you, you know, that they have feelings for you, or that they're in love with you, and they're testing the water. They're kind of dropping those crumbs, but not kind of fully kind of committing or fully jumping in by saying the words, right? For fear of rejection, like we were talking about. So yeah, it could show up in a couple of different ways. I just want to check in with your energy, see how you are doing at this time, because I think that would be really nice. Okay, so many powerful energies coming out in your reading group number 1. You get Page of Swords, Justice, the Tower. Libra's energy showing up very strongly for you here. Sorry, you can barely see the cards because of this light. So yeah, it's interesting. It's just like, you're hoping that things will come out, are going to kind of balance out, and there's a process with that where something needs to be let go of, okay, or you're letting go of something in order to create more balance in this connection, more fairness. There's a lot here with the Six of Pentacles and this justice energy, right, about kind of fairness and about things being 50-50 and about things being in balance between you both, right, and you're letting go of some of that in order to create that, right? I see you here. Maybe you've been, this Page of Swords, you're pretty curious, is what I'm seeing, about kind of what's going on with your person. So that could be that energy of just like reading between the lines that we were talking about. There's like a curiosity there. You kind of want to ask some questions. You want to ask more, but maybe you feel like it isn't your place to do that, right? That's what I'm seeing here. Or it could be that you're trying to pick up clues from their social media or something like this in order to kind of figure out what's going on with them, how they're really feeling, how committed they are to you, how they feel about you, how much they're into you. You're trying to pick up those clues. But you're wanting things to kind of balance out. But there's something here with this Tower. Maybe that there's been kind of like a breakdown in communication between you both. But my main message that I'm getting is one of shedding. So it's like you're letting something go in order to allow things to come back into balance. So it's just like maybe you've been overgiving or overextending yourself with this connection a little bit, and now you've pulled your energy back a little bit in order to see if they come to you and will meet you halfway. And that's what I'm seeing here. So I'm being called to get from this deck, and let's see what's going on with your person today. It's a super interesting reading. I love it. Spirit, tell us what's going on. Group number 1's person. Oh, this is interesting. Can't handle it. Strength in the reverse, Ace of Wands, and the Lovers. I'm doing that thing where I do the blushing. If you've been to the channel before, like when I get really strong, connect to really people's strong emotions, I kind of like begin to blush. It's super interesting. So yeah, they're really kind of out of their power. They feel out, like it's kind of like this energy of kind of feeling out of control. This Tower may be to do with kind of intensity, right? Is what I'm sensing. Maybe the connection was a bit intense and then everyone got a little bit scared, is what I'm seeing with this Strength in the reverse showing up as your person. Your person is 100% into you. Ace of Wands and the Lovers, Leo, Gemini energy, right? showing up here really strongly. Soulmate, twin flame energy here as well. They recognize you at the soul level. So I see them being able to kind of take action, to be motivated to come towards you. I see that they are very, very attracted to you. I'm hearing from Spirit that that attraction is magnetic. They are drawn to you like no other, is what I'm hearing from Spirit as well. So this is making them feel like they're not particularly balanced, right? That they're not particularly on an even keel with this, and that they're just feeling a little bit shy, or like they're not very confident, or they're kind of not giving you a lot to go on. They're kind of keeping things under wraps, but not for long, is what I sense with this High Priestess in the reverse. So there is this energy where they're a little bit shy around you, where they feel awkward around you, where they haven't quite been able to connect to that courage yet to open up to you, and that's why they're kind of, or being authentic with you. They haven't done that yet, but they are into you. They are bound to you. You're energetically bound to one another. They recognize you at the soul level. They want to come towards you. They want to be in union with you. They want to have a relationship with you. That is what they want to confess to you. This is very beautiful. I love seeing the Lovers. Like I was saying at the beginning of the reading, divine counterparts showing up. I'm getting chills, you guys. I'm getting chills. This is interesting. So we get High Priestess, then 8 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles. So yes, what it is that they're hiding from you, this is exactly the message that we were talking about. It's like it's been reiterated really strongly. So what it is that they're holding back from you, you know, their feelings for you, this authentic part of themselves, this more kind of tender, vulnerable part of themselves, right, that they hide behind this mask, right? They are afraid. This is their confession to you. They are afraid with this 8 of Swords that you will reject them. 5 of Pentacles. This is what we're seeing. So this is coming up here in their energy really strongly. So, but like I was saying, this is something that's going to be revealed. They're not going to come out with it all at once. They won't be bold enough to do that with that Strength in the reverse, but they're going to be able to give it to you kind of little by little is what I'm hearing, or you're kind of like a combination of what it is that they say and the information that you pick up about them. It will be revealed, but they have such a strong fear. And this is all in their mind with this 8 of Swords. This is something that they've created in their mind. That isn't true. You will extend compassion to them. You will still accept them. You will still love them and care about them. This, you know, it's not a deal breaker by any stretch of the imagination, but they've created this in their mind. They're just like, if they find out about my past, or about what I've done, or about this addiction, or about this quirk, right, or this mistake that I've made, or, you know, about my family history, whatever it is. Could be anything, right? If they find out, or it could just be that they're worried about you seeing their bed hair. I don't know, but it's a big deal for them. It's a big deal for them, and it's something that they're very much up in their head about, and they've created this kind of drama in their mind, but it isn't true. But they've got a strong fear of rejection here. They're like, I've got to keep this under wraps. I've got to keep this a secret because otherwise I'll be rejected. But the thing is, this is going to come out. It's going to come out in the wash. It's going to come out anyway, and you will be united. So you don't need to worry about that. I want to see what messages. What am I being called to? I'm being called to this one. Let's get some other energies around us. Your person's in a very particular headspace. Hidden. The message is clear, you guys, in group number 1. Hidden. Right? They're hiding something for you. Again, it's not shady. It's shame. It's shame that's hiding this, that they're keeping hidden. And that what they're hiding is their more vulnerable part of themselves. Whoops. Sorry, that's like 25 different cards. Yeah, we have the card Soul Contract. So I believe that you've got, like, soul contract can sound a little bit heavy, a little bit intense. I'm not surprised to see that with the Lovers here in this situation. Contract can just mean that you've just agreed to meet each other in this lifetime to kind of awaken that illumination that we were talking about, you know, getting in touch with deeper parts of ourselves. So Soul contracts don't necessarily have to, be a lot of drama. They can be very, very positive and expansive. So, but I see that you have a soul contract that that you've agreed to meet each other in this lifetime to have these experiences. So that's what's going on here. If you're kind of wondering about what kind of connection this is, it runs very deep. It runs very deep. Obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped with obsessive thoughts. So it may be that they're obsessed with you, or that they get obsessed. Like they get into obsessive thinking. And I see that here with that 8 of Swords energy, right? That maybe it's kind of going around in their head, and they've kind of made a mountain out of a molehill with this. With this fear, or this fear of rejection that they have going on. Oh, we have I don't deserve you. I think you've been, sorry, you can't, I'm really sorry that you can't see it. There's nowhere where I can put it where the light won't flash back. Oh, there. I found it. But now I don't think it's in focus. Technology, what's it all about? It's not for me. I prefer nature. But anyway. Yeah, I don't deserve you. So this feeling of unworthiness. And I feel like you've been so good to them. I just feel like you're just there, just with your beautiful compassion, your beautiful open heart. And you just give and give and give, and you just pour love into them, and they're just like, there's this energy of like, oh, I don't deserve you, I don't deserve all this love and attention and adoration, right? I don't want to get that in. This connection feels like pressure. Can we do it again? No. Like there? Okay. This connection feels like pressure. So yeah, but the pressure that they're experiencing is something that they're putting on themselves. I mean, it's not pressure coming from you. I don't sense that at all. And, we didn't see that with your energy, right? They're putting that pressure on themselves. And so if their behavior is a little bit distorted, that's why. And that Tower energy, that may be the kind of breakdown. If there's kind of too much pressure, it could have like created a bit of a breakdown in kind of the flow, is what I'm hearing. And we have the card Worth Fighting For. This is very beautiful. I absolutely love this for you. So, hold on to this. I never recommend like waiting for somebody. This is the Myth and Fire Oracle deck, if you can see it. One of the Lumiere decks. I never recommend like just putting your life on hold for a relationship or a connection or whatever. But your person is really going to realize that you're worth fighting for, that it's worth kind of getting through these limiting beliefs that they have, getting through this kind of rough patch or this difficulty, and kind of putting the effort in to make this work, to fight for this connection, to make this happen. So positive energy behind this, like a lot of impetus to kind of make this work. And I see your person fighting for you, and also kind of fighting their own inner conflict, their inner demons, in order to kind of come through the other side of that. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. It's been a super interesting reading. I love you guys so very much. Do check out Cassandra if you want someone to give you a personal reading. 3 minutes for free, and then 70% off your first reading with them. So your first, when you sign up with them. So check that out. If it resonates, it is linked in the description box below this video. But I'm sending you lots and lots of love. I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading, to everyone who picked group number 2 and this beautiful raw aquamarine crystal. I'm going to begin with your oracle cards, and then we will jump into your tarot, see what it is that your person wants to confess to you and the energies surrounding this connection. I cannot wait to jump in. I will just let you know that I am using studio lighting today, so you can see a little bit of glare on my glasses. I've got the Clair glare. I'm really sorry about that. There's nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. So yeah, let's just see what's going on for you guys. Passion. I absolutely love this. Wands energy coming out here for you straight away. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This is so nice. A very intense connection is what I'm picking up here. A lot of sexual attraction between you both as well. A lot of passion. A beautiful connection there. So yeah, definitely your person is super attracted to you. They really desire you, right? Let's see what else we've got. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. So this is just like allowing it to unfold is what I'm hearing with this one. Taking those steps you are guided to take. So allowing it to unfold, not putting any pressure on the connection or on yourself or on your person, and just kind of letting it be natural is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Let it be natural. So yeah, in order to allow it to unfold in the most kind of positive and natural way for you. So, but I see your person really making the effort to come towards you, right? To kind of make this happen, to put in the effort. If they haven't been doing that, I see kind of a change coming in there. But we will explore that further for you, okay? Purification. Beautiful sunflower image here. The sunflower may be a sign for you in this connection. You may see sunflowers over the next few days. That is spirit talking to you about your connection. This energy of purification is a cleansing process. So there's something going on here in your connection or with your person where they are letting go. Maybe they're letting go of an old situationship or an old love or an old partner. Something from their past, right? A past partnership, something like this, or they're kind of assimilating those experiences. This is what I'm seeing. So I sense that your person is going through a little bit of a process of assimilating old experiences. But there's this beautiful energy, there's this rain here coming down on this beautiful sunflower. So there is happiness here, there is joy here, there is abundance here, but this rain is coming to cleanse away anything which is any kind of gritty energies, any difficulties, anything which is no longer serving you. So there is this process, this energetic process that you're going through, right? So, you know, you may not be able to sense the energies or feel the energies, but you will see it in your connection in terms of kind of shifts and changes or things kind of happening in cycles and waves, okay? Let's see what else Spirit wants to share with you. Oh, it's the lady without her top on. Here we go. It's the lady with no bra. She's come out. We haven't seen her for a while. It says emotions are natural and a necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision in order to see things clearly. Let go of resentment. So I feel like this purification, this cleansing process is to do with this energy of letting go of resentment. Okay, so some sort of unfairness perhaps, or just something whereby you feel resentful, and you don't mean to because you care about this person, but maybe some resentment has built up between you both, to do with kind of how they've been showing up for you. Maybe you didn't even realize that or could kind of name it in that way as to what you were feeling, right? But there is this energy here where maybe some resentment has built up within you because of the way that they've been showing up for you, or perhaps their actions haven't lined up with their words, a little bit like me in this moment. And if that is the case, some resentment may have kind of crept into this connection a little bit, or they've let you down in some way. Maybe they made a promise and they kind of didn't follow through on it, and now you're just like, oh, you know, I care about you, we've got this beautiful relationship, but I feel a little bit let down in this situation. But that is all being cleansed away. Forgiveness is coming in, is what I'm hearing as well. So it could just be this energy of resentment is in your person. I don't sense that it's directed at you. They could have some anger or bitterness about something that happened in the past, or a past relationship, which we were looking at. So yes, let's jump into your tarot and see what is going on in this connection for group number 2. 10 of Cups in the reverse. You guys, what's going on with you? So I'm sensing that you're going through a period of unhappiness, but this is a cleansing process, right? I don't feel like there's something here that's making you feel very sad, and it could just be this cleansing process, this process of purification, of kind of letting things go, of letting things kind of wash through, letting those emotions pass through and pass by. You know, what you're feeling isn't necessarily the truth of what is happening. You know, if you're feeling like really disappointed, or like it's over, or something like this, or really disappointed in your person, or really resentful, it doesn't necessarily mean that is the truth of things. So I see that this is a process that you're going through, but it may be that it's causing you to feel a little bit disappointed or a little bit unhappy at this time. So I'm hearing also that your person may feel disappointed in themselves to do with their own behavior and how they've been showing up for you. So we will explore this further. I want to see what's going on with you guys. Okay, someone in this connection, could be you, could be your person. You want to get onto the same page. You get Magician. It's making me want to cry a little bit. 2 of Cups, Hierophant. So Gemini's energy, Taurus energy showing up very strongly in your reading from this. So I sense that someone in this connection is either consciously or subconsciously manifesting union and commitment from the other, right? I see that you are converging. You're coming together, and there is this strong energy for union. Okay, soulmate energy showing up here very clearly, twin flame energy as well. So, and it feels like you have all the ingredients, right? Spirit is really saying, don't worry, because you have all the ingredients that you need, right, with this person in order to create a beautiful, committed relationship. You have everything that you need here. So it may just be the case that you need some time, or your person needs to process some things, or assimilate some things, or some space, or whatever it is, in order to do that. But you've got what it takes. This is what it's saying. Like, you guys have got what it takes to go the distance to kind of make this happen as well. So it's very beautiful. It's very positive energy here. I see, that this is something that your person wants. They want union. They want to be in a committed relationship with you. They want to make things right as well, is what I'm hearing. There's something here, maybe they want to make things right, or they just want to get onto the same page with you. But this may be a process. This is like the energy that I'm getting. This isn't like a quick fix. There's like a process to go through, that Spirit is asking you to kind of go on that journey. Okay? I just want to check in with how you are feeling about this, or about this situation here. Yeah, with this Ten of Cups in the reverse, I just sense that your person's feeling very unhappy about something. Maybe that somebody in this connection, or your person, is experiencing some sort of anxiety or depression or low mood, some sort of lack of motivation, and that may be spilling over into your connection and affecting your connection and how you are connecting to one another. So that's another message that I'm getting here as well. You get the World in the reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. So Taurus energy, Leo's energy showing up here as well. Maybe Aries or Sagittarius. So, yeah, you're still very much open to this connection, right? Even though it's kind of moving very slowly, right? This isn't something that's done. It isn't something that's complete or that's over. It's something that's ongoing. And this is what I was saying about it being a process. These changes, you learning about each other, you learning about, how to connect to one another, or kind of what's going on. What I'm hearing is it's still unfolding. There are still those steps to take. Okay, this isn't this isn't a cycle that's completed, that's finished. So you are making progress towards something. This Knight of Pentacles is to do with building an empire, and you're making progress towards success with this. Something that you can really believe in, that's going to feel really, really good. So this is like an open situation. It's still kind of open. There's still more to experience. You're going forward with this. It may be going a little bit slower than you would like. Your person may be coming towards you in an energy which is slower than you would like, but ultimately you are taking it step by step, and which is really nice. It's a steady energy. I feel like this is what your person really needs, right? And this is what they want to tell you, that they need to kind of take it slow. And this is the message that I'm getting from Spirit: take it slow, but you are moving towards something that is going to feel really good and that you can be confident in. Okay, so I love this for you. I'm being called to draw from this deck. Let's see what's going on with your person. Spirit, tell us what is going on with group number 2's person. What is their energy around this connection today? Yeah, they get Knight of Pentacles as well. So you're in similar energy, and there is this energy of like, take it slow. Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, Knight of Pentacles. Powerful energies from your person. 2 major arcana coming up here. So there is a change. Your person is going through a shift in consciousness and a change in their life. It may be that their life circumstances are changing. I feel that for some of them, they may be in a period where they feel very unsettled in their life, maybe in their job situation, maybe they've lost a job. I sense that there's something here in their life circumstances where maybe they've lost a job, or they've had to move house, or things have really been up in the air, or they've not been knowing kind of where they're going to be living, or where they're going to be studying, or kind of what's happening. There's this energy of limbo that I'm picking up on here, or kind of like a lot of changes, or them not feeling very settled is what I'm seeing from your person. Right, that there's been a lot of changes in quick succession, and that this has made them feel very uncertain, right? And they've had to let go of a lot of things, right, as a result of this. But I feel like this is really impacting on your connection, right? This is what I'm sensing. But I feel like their luck is changing. Like whatever is kind of happening is for their highest good, and they are slowly coming out of that energy in order to move towards something more positive with this Knight of Pentacles. Again, it's a step-by-step process, okay? They're still figuring things out in their life. They're still sorting themselves out, is what I'm seeing. I just sense that they're in a process. This is their confession to you, that they're in a process. What it is that's going on with them, what it is that they're experiencing in their 3D reality and that they're dealing with, their responsibilities, some, you know, life pressures, is really, really impacting their kind of, their mental health, their mental processes, their emotional kind of landscape, and that this may be reflected in your relationship. And you may be thinking that this is, that there's something that you can do, or that you need to earn their love, or that you need to change in some way in order to make this happen, and that isn't the case. That isn't the truth of what's going on here. This is an internal process for them. So what I'm seeing here is maybe a period of difficulty or a rough patch, but it isn't a cat. There is a cat looking in at me from the window. He's a very cute cat, but also very distracting. What do you want? What do you want, baby? Oh, his curiosity has been satisfied now. I wish you could see him. Oh, he's looking right at me. He's crazy. So there is this process, and your person is really kind of breaking down the old. They're moving towards better times, is what I'm seeing, or like a better place where they can build a more solid foundation, for sure, going from this Tower for the Knight of Pentacles, where they can kind of be more consistent, where they can build something more solid, right? But a lot of what you're seeing is to do with them kind of not having the bandwidth, or not being able to cope, or just kind of getting, feeling a bit of a mess emotionally, right? This is what I'm seeing with this Tower, that they feel a bit of a mess emotionally. But like I was saying, you are a good match, and you are coming together, you're converging together towards a relationship and towards something that is committed. So that's what I see here, and something that you can be confident in. But it's a process. It's going to take time. It's going to take months rather than weeks, or just like there's no magic wand to wave here to sort this out. There are some complicated factors, right? Let's see what else is going on. They're feeling complicated. That's what they want to tell you. They're feeling complicated about things, and things haven't been particularly clear for them. It's like it's impacted them quite a lot, like there's some stress or something that has impacted them quite a lot in their life. They want to feel more settled and kind of know which direction they're going in. That's what they want to tell you. But I feel like, because you both showed up with the Knight of Pentacles, that you're kind of both on the same page of just like, yeah, we can just be friends, or we can just take this slowly. And this step-by-step process that we talked about right at the beginning, about kind of letting things unfold naturally, okay, not putting too much pressure on it. Hey you guys, I'm sorry about that. My doorbell just rang. That doesn't happen very often these days, an actual real person coming around. So yeah, it's been a bit of a disrupted reading, what with the cat and now my doorbell ringing. But we're just keeping it real here on Lumia, right? This doesn't seem to happen to anybody else. But we are keeping it real. That's what we're doing. Okay, let's get into this, find out what else is going on with your person. Oh, this is really nice. So you get the Moon, Page of Swords in the reverse, and the Ten of Cups. So Pisces energy showing up here really strongly. So I feel like your person's not letting on. This is it. They're trying, it's like they're trying to be strong for you, or they're just like keeping it hidden, like how they're really feeling, or how bad things have really got for them. And this is their confession to you, okay? They've been trying to like hold it together, or put on a brave face, or like keep a bit of a front for the world that they've got it together. But underneath, I just feel like with this Tower, they're kind of crumbling under the pressure, maybe the pressure of life, or the pressure of their responsibilities, or the pressure that they're putting on themselves. And I feel like it's really crept up on them, or maybe they've been feeling really bad, or feeling a little bit depressed, or unmotivated, or something like this. There's something, but they're not talking to you about it with this Page of Swords in the reverse. They're just not letting on. With this Moon, this is something which, there was a similar theme in group number 1 of secrets. And like it's not, I want to be clear and just let you know that it's nothing, it doesn't seem like it's anything shady. It's to do with their own emotional landscape, and they're really they're just trying to hide it from you, okay? Because maybe they feel like there's shame around that and the way that they feel, or maybe they haven't kind of named it and recognized it in themselves, because what I'm hearing from Spirit is that it crept up very slowly. This kind of feeling of kind of anxiety, or all these external pressures pressures have crept up very slowly. It's like that frog in water analogy. If you put a frog into boiling water, it's going to leap right out. But if you put it into cold water and then gently turn up the heat, it's going to boil alive. So that's the kind of energy that I'm getting. It's been this really kind of slow thing where things have really kind of affected them and put pressure on them psychologically or emotionally, and they haven't kind of recognized that the pressure's built up too much. But they're just like, maybe they're ashamed to talk to you about it, or they're not very good at talking about it, or it just hasn't come to their conscious awareness that this is something that really needs fixing, or that they need some support, or that they need to ask for help, or that they need to delegate, or whatever it is. Okay, or that they're struggling or suffering in some way, but they're not talking to you about it because they want to be strong for you, or because they're just not used to opening up, right? This is really what I'm getting. Your person isn't used to, because I feel like you deal with things differently. You come from like a different angle. You want to talk things through, you want to get support, all of this, but your person, they just withdraw, or they're just like, maybe they've just been taught that you just don't talk about things like that. So, but ultimately, this is so nice. You get the 10 of Cups in the upright as the outcome of your reading. So look how beautiful this is. So like I was saying, it's a process. It's step by step. Opening the reading with 10 of Cups in the reverse, but you're moving towards happiness right now. Okay? And this is what you don't know. This is what you don't know. They find so much solace with you, is what I want to, is what Spirit is saying. Right? Even though things have been difficult and they feel bad a lot of the time, or that they're struggling with something, you're going to have to take it how it resonates. They're struggling with something in their life. You make them feel so good. It's making me want to tear up, to be honest. There's something about you and your friendship, or your connection, or being in your energy, or your presence, or just your connection, that makes them feel safe and whole and nourished and just good. It just makes them feel good, right? So maybe they can't do that for themselves right now, or that they feel like their life isn't going as well as they would like, or they're a bit unsuccessful, or they've had some setbacks, whatever it is, right? But they want you to know that you are like balm to their soul, right? You make them feel really good when they're with you. They forget about their problems when they're with you. And you just kind of extend that compassion to them and allow them just to kind of be themselves. And if that is a little bit distant or a little bit grumpy, they still really appreciate you. You know, they just appreciate being able to sit next to you and, watch Netflix and just kind of have you there, your warmth, your presence, right? That is a gift to them, and it makes them really happy. So your connection brings them a lot of joy, and you are definitely, because this is the outcome, this beautiful 10 of Cups, moving towards a union and moving towards something where, you're uplifted and you feel much happier, and you can exchange a lot of joy with one another. So it's making me want to cry, you guys. What's going on? Let's take a look at some oracle cards for you. Space, yeah. So you may be in no contact, you may be in separation, your person may need some space, and this is the thing, they may not have asked for it. So you may be like, let's hang out, let's do this, what's going on with you, you're not talking to me, you're not sharing anything, I feel like you're really distant, and then it's causing you to kind of really freak out. And basically your person needs to process this on their own. They're not going to process it by asking for support, they're not going to process it by asking you or talking things through. They need to work it out on their own. They need to kind of go into the cave, right, and kind of work things out on their own. So they need some space. So if you can do that for them, and not get into a stressful energy of your own, of thinking that you'll never see them again, or that they don't want you. They want you to know that this isn't anything to do with you. It's their own inner process, their own inner journey, and they are going to come out the other side of this, and they appreciate you kind of sticking by them and being there, right? So they do need some space. They may not have asked for it. So, or you may just be on a break. We have this isn't right, and we both know it. So there's something here between you which is unspoken, where the energy feels a little bit weird, and yet you've either not spoken about it, or you're not talking to each other, or there's this energy of like, it's not out in the open. You're both kind of feeling it and you're both thinking it, but you're not saying it, right? Maybe you're just like, if we talk about this, I'll run away, and your person's just like, I don't want to talk about what's going on with me because I just want to take my mind off it. I just don't want to think about it. I don't have a bandwidth. I want to spend quality time with you. This is so nice. So this is like progress here. You know, we've gone through this energy of needing space. But like I was saying, when they're with you in your presence, in your energy, they get a lot of nourishment from that. They get a lot of healing, is what I want to say. When you spend quality time together. Oh my goodness, you get the card love as well. So there is beautiful love in this connection. This is just like a little bit of a difficult phase is what I'm sensing. Your person wants you to know that despite everything, they do love you. They care about you very deeply. There are loving feelings here. They have, you know, rich and deep emotions for you. So there is love in this connection and they do love you. So again, I feel like I want to cry. So I'm going to leave it there. That's everything that I have for you today. This has been a really beautiful reading. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me. It's been my honor to read your cards as always. If you want someone to connect to your energy and get a personal reading, I do recommend Cassandra. They're such a friendly platform. They're really nice. Always choose someone with a 5-star rating and lots of reviews. You know, someone who's got a bit of history of kind of working for Cassandra, you know, working on the platform. So it's a really lovely way of connecting with a gifted psychic who can give you a real insight and connect to your own energy. You get 3 minutes for free so that you can see that you resonate with the person you have chosen, and you get 70% off your first call all the way up to $50. So it's an amazing deal if you sign up with them. So check them out. It's Cassandra. It's linked in the description box along with everything else that I have to offer, which is over on my website at lumieretarot.com. But I'm sending you lots and lots of love. I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me. This is a reading for everyone who picked group number 3 and the beautiful amethyst crystal. Just want to let you know that I am using studio lights today so you can see the glare on my glasses. I've got the Clair glare. There's nothing I can do about it. There's just not enough daylight and sunlight for me to use natural daylight, which is my preference by a long way. But anyway, that's what's happening. Let's take a look, find out what confessions your person has, the energy surrounding your connection today. I'll begin with some oracle cards to look at the general energies of your connection. Focus. So I'm getting the words drishti point. I don't know if anybody does yoga, but it's just like an intense focus in order to maintain balance. So it may be that the balance of this connection is a little bit off, or that things have felt a little bit crazy or a little bit unbalanced between you, but there is this energy of kind of focusing everything on one thing. So we will explore that further to find out what that one thing is. This is really beautiful. It's like a kind of snow leopard image as well. So that may be a sign for you in your connection. It may show up as a sign for you over the next few days. So it's nice, but yeah, intense focus here is what's going on. I just feel like there are a lot of scattered energies, right, in this connection or with your person. And what I'm seeing is just this kind of you know, kind of focused energy, focusing it down into one thing. I'm also seeing a prism, you know, like yeah, that scattered energy is like a rainbow from a prism, where like focused light then creates through the prism is then scattered again to create a rainbow, to create blessings, to create happiness. So yeah, there's a process here through which you and your person, or this connection, or maybe you just need to focus on kind of like one thing. I'm getting this energy of one thing at a time, dealing with one thing at a time, or one issue at a time, and not being so scattered in the energies. But we're going to explore this further, find out what this means. Pay attention to the red flags. So this doesn't necessarily mean that this is a bad person. It says the signs are cautioning you. So what I'm really hearing from this is like, listen to your intuition, right, regarding this connection, regarding your person, right? If you're just like getting a little bit of a vibe, something like this, listen to that, because you're not wrong is what I'm hearing. So it's just worth, you can take it how it resonates. You can just, it's just kind of worth knowing that there are some signs here that you need to pay attention to, and it's going to help you out. It's just really a call for you to listen to your intuition when it comes to this connection, in order for you to kind of move forward with this. And let your friends help you. as well. So this is really nice. So maybe you or your person have got good people around you who can help you through this situation, to support you. It says ask and accept support from other people. Maybe you want to talk this through with somebody who's really close to you, or maybe your person is kind of leaning on other people at this time in order to kind of talk things through, to get clarity, to find out you know, what it is that they want to focus on right now. So, and maybe that you've got friends in common as well. Yeah, we have the card wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Very beautiful energies coming up here for you. You get 2 cards coming out. So yeah, I see that there is a strong attraction here. I see that there is this kind of pull to be together, but there is this element of divine timing. Spirit is really asking you to wait, and that may be what that kind of red flags is about. It could be like a bit of a case of right person, wrong time. Doesn't mean never. It may just mean that you need to wait a few weeks for things to kind of reveal themselves to you, so that you can come together in a way, what I'm hearing is harmoniously, okay? So rather than this desire to kind of force things or push things forward or kind of make things happen, you can just like chill out in your own gorgeous, beautiful energy, doing you, doing your own thing, being abundant, being delicious. I know you are, right? And just allow things to unfold with this. We get the card balance. Love is not always about just agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. This is what I'm seeing here. We talked about balance earlier, about the energies being a little bit scattered. I see things coming into balance for you, but this is interesting, one that both supports and challenges, and that is true. Like our romantic relationships are really where can really test our mettle. They really reveal, you know, can be a mirror to us and reveal our truest parts of ourselves. So this may be the case with this connection, that when there is true feelings and true love and a true connection with somebody, it is challenging. You know, there are those beautiful times and those amazing things that you share together, but there are also challenges, and through those challenges you get growth in your connection, growth in your own character, in your own soul's growth. So I see that here, but ultimately this energy of balance, this yin-yang energy that's coming through, the divine masculine, the divine feminine, is harmonizing. So there's something here in this connection about things harmonizing between you. Hey everybody, I'm so sorry. I just had to stop the recording for a moment because I noticed that my battery pack was about to die. So I thought I would get in there and preempt that. So I've just changed the battery. And now we're back. So let's take a look. I want to see what's going on here with you and your person. 10 of Wands. So there's this kind of struggle here. There's some sort of baggage or a burden in this connection. This is the general energy, that there is some sort of struggle. Your person is struggling with their emotions, is what I'm hearing right now. They're carrying some sort of baggage with them, but they're kind of nearly there with that. Let's take a look, find out what's going on. There's something that feels heavy. It's like their energy feels very heavy at this time, or they're carrying something with them that feels like a burden. Let's see what's been going on with you guys. I knew the sun was going to come out. Not literally. I'm just in the gloom and the grey. Right, you get the sun, 2 of Swords, and the World in the reverse. So Leo's energy here really strongly coming through. So it's like there's this energy here where there's so much goodness. There is love between you. There is a lot of potential here, right? But your person is really blocking this. It's kind of like there's this energy of kind of, no, I can't handle this right now, or I'm not open to this right now, or I don't know how to move forward with this. I feel like you guys are at some kind of, there's this stuck energy between you, that you're at some sort of stalemate where you haven't been able to reach an agreement about what's going on, or being able to get on the same page, or being able to compromise, is what I'm hearing. So, but this is like an ongoing process. It's ongoing negotiation, or just like an ongoing process with this World in the reverse. This isn't something that's finished. This isn't something that's over or is completed. This is something that you are kind of still communicating about, dealing with, you know, finding that common ground together, right? Is what I'm saying. You do bring so much happiness to your person, right? They love to be around you. You help to elevate them, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. You have like this beautiful high vibration. that you are in, which is in this kind of contrast to kind of how your person is showing up with this 10 of Wands, right? Maybe you're quite kind of happy, friendly, sunshiny, or you've just got this high vibration. You like to keep your vibration really high, and your person is maybe at a kind of slightly lower vibration, but they love to be around you because you've got like this beautiful sunshine that you emanate. You've got like a good feeling energy that they love to be around, but it's like they're kind of a little bit closed off to that right now. Or they're kind of closing themselves. We're going to explore this further as to why they're doing this, but it's like there's this energy of like just like closing their heart space, or being very indecisive is what I'm seeing with this Two of Swords. A decision needs to be made, and this is still really open-ended with this World in the reverse, is what I'm sensing. Is I feel like you're kind of, there is this energy here of you kind of waiting on them to make this decision that's going to kind of make you happy. It's just like, are you going to make me happy? Are you going to say this thing? Are you going to do this? Are we going to move forward with this? There is that energy there of just like waiting on them to decide your own happiness, right? Or to decide something in this situation that will bring you happiness. But I feel like you're at this stalemate with this. There's definitely a stuckness between you, but it's something that's ongoing with this World in the reverse. I just want to check in with how you are doing in your energy. And then we will look at your person. You get the Ten of Cups in the reverse, the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. So I feel like you're in this energy. You feel like your person has done wrong by you. Okay, Seven of Swords can sometimes be cheating. I'm not really getting that energy. Could just be kind of you know, just this energy of kind of not being fair by you. But I feel like this Ten of Wands, this is something that weighs very heavily on their heart. There's something in this connection which weighs very heavily on your person's heart, and this is their confession to you. They want you to know this. They want you to know. It's like there's such a strong energy here where I feel like they haven't treated you fairly for whatever reason. This could be cheating. If that is the case, it's something you already know about with the Seven of Swords coming out like this. But it could just be like unfairness, like not following through with their words, right? On, you know, on their promises, not following through on their promises and what they've promised you. Something like this, not, you know, being inconsistent, not showing up for you in the way that they said they would. And there's this energy where you're just like a little bit fed up with it, really. It's kind of making you feel unhappy. Like you feel disappointed in your person or in this situation, or kind of where you stand right now. You feel a little bit disappointed in this is what I'm getting, and that you're just a little bit fed up with it. I feel like you're fed up with them kind of not following through on their word, or not showing up for you in the way that you would like, and you feel a little bit cheated. So it could be cheating that's actually happened, or just this feeling that you feel cheated by this energy. I've got to say though, with this, pay attention to the red flags. If you are, that has come out, I don't like doing these kind of messages. I like to do happy messages. Excuse me, let's have a sip of my tea. Excuse me. That's why my throat chakra, that's it. It's just like, no, I can't. But if you are getting that sense in your intuition where you're just like, your person is kind of leaking their energy out of this connection to kind of other people, perhaps, or they're paying attention to other people, and you feel like they're not giving all their attention to you, and you deserve, you know, to have the whole cake, not just to have crumbs, then I would say definitely, you know, look at those red flags, listen to your intuition, because it looks like from your reading that there may be a case here whereby they're kind of leaking their energy out into somebody else or into other people, maybe talking to other people, something like this. Now that is just a message for some of you. This is just a general reading. If you're not resonating with it, it is absolutely not your message. I just had to say it for whoever I was connecting with, because I just sense there's someone in the collective out there who really needs to hear that message, and who really needs to kind of listen to their gut instinct about what's going on with their person, okay? I feel called to draw from this deck. Let's see what's going on with them. Okay, you get Death, Hangman in the reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. Virgo energy and Scorpio energy showing up very strongly here from your person. So it's like they know that they need to change, right? There's this thing here with them where they're just like, this situation needs to change, but also subconsciously, right, they know that they need to change. They know that, and this is the burden that they're carrying, right? This is their confession to you. This is quite a heavy message coming out, group number 3. But I think it's worth knowing, you know, these readings can be very kind of nourishing. They can give us the kind of medicine that we need in order to really move forward with things and bring us clarity and illumination, right? Your person is carrying this weight with them where they know that they need to change, but with this Hanged Man, they haven't, in the reverse, they haven't realized, right, what it is that needs to change or how to do that. They haven't been able to kind of make it happen, or they haven't had the realization that they could. I feel like you can see a lot of potential in this person and in this connection, and your person isn't able to realize that in themselves. They haven't realized that. They can't kind of see a way forward. To you, it's really obvious. You're just like, I know that you can be better than this. I know that you can level up. I know that you can, that you've really got this, that you can overcome this, whatever it is that they are struggling with, right? Whatever kind of unhealthy or toxic pattern they're showing up with, they can change, and you can see how much potential that they have to do this, right? But your person hasn't had that illumination yet, but they are getting there with this Knight of Pentacles. There is this step-by-step process. There is this slow movement forward, this incremental change, right, where they are able to transform a little bit of a time and put an end to this, put an end to kind of this kind of aspect of themselves, which is a shadow aspect of themselves. It's like one facet of who they are, right? And we all have that. We all have like a shadow element to us, right? That's human nature. So, and this is what's being reflected in the reading today. So it isn't like the full spectrum of who they are, because I expect they've got many beautiful qualities and gifts and talents and can make you laugh and are very attractive and all of this. They've got all of that going on, but there's just something here which needs to change, because it's like they're struggling with it now, right? And it's making them unhappy, and they're struggling with it, and there is this recognition that they need to change, and they are doing it. But the reason that progress has been slow is because they haven't fully realized what it is that they need to do to make that happen up until now. Remember, we're just looking at a snapshot of the energies, but I see this as really positive. There is transformation happening here. Oh, there is this beautiful message coming through as well of this transformation that's happening with your person, and they are releasing something toxic which has had them kind of tied up, which has been bound to them. It could have been like some toxicity that's been in their energy field, something toxic from the past, right? Something that's no longer serving them, a limiting belief. This is being transformed within them, right? And it's something that's they've been very kind of committed to, or has been very difficult for them to relinquish or release, but they are doing that now. And it isn't like a slower process. It's not immediate. It's a slower process, but they are like those kind of tendrils, those kind of tentacles that have kind of been wrapped around them, which have been holding them back and weighing them down. They are now kind of breaking free, is what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing here, of that control, right? So that whatever that is, there could have been a substance that's had control over them, like, I don't know, weed or alcohol. It could be a person that's had control over them, like a parent or a past relationship, or a friend who's like really toxic and like puts toxic thoughts in their head. Or it could just be a pattern within themselves, like a negative or unhelpful pattern or belief that they've had, and now they're seeing the light, they're seeing the bigger picture, right, of what's going on with that. But there's this energy of kind of being released from that bondage, right? Heyo. Being released from that, those kind of that grasp, that grip that it has had on them, and that is changing, and they're just like, it's like they're coming into their own, they're coming into their power, and they're just like, they want you to know this is the spiritual process that they're going through. But it is a slow process with that Knight of Pentacles. It's a step-by-step process. It isn't something that can happen magically. It's kind of very real life, real time. It's part of their spiritual journey. I think it's worth knowing, because I think it will really give you insight into why they're showing up for you in the way that they are. Everybody behaves the way they do for a reason, right? And it's based on the lens through which they see life and their past experiences and their beliefs. Everyone is doing the best that they can with the information that they have. So, you know, through this, it can help you to understand why they're showing up for you in the way that they do. They are doing the best that they can with the information that they have, but they are transforming as well. Let's take a look at what's going on with your person. Yeah, King of Swords, the World, and the Three of Cups. So they may be being a little bit cold towards you, okay? It's like they're not connecting to their heart space, is what I'm seeing at this time. They may be, we saw that with the Two of Swords, that the heart chakra may be blocked a little bit. This could be an overseas connection. So they could be kind of saying that, look, this isn't going to work, or it isn't a good idea, or it isn't kind of logical, it isn't practical for us to be together because there's such a big distance between us because we're in different cities, or we're in different places right now physically. So that's just a message for some of you that I'm seeing here, that I'm picking up on. So there is a cycle that's being completed. I feel like they're connecting with their truth as well here, which I think is really beautiful. There's this energy of leveling up, connecting with their truth, right? Of kind of who they truly are and who they can be, cutting out this kind of burden that they've been struggling with. This is something that they really want to do now to kind of complete that cycle within them, and this is really going to give you something to celebrate with this Three of Cups, right? This is going to be something where, with this world and this Three of Cups, this feels like, the world can symbolize marriage and commitments, which I think is really nice, and just something to celebrate, like that sort of commitment, something where you can be like, you can celebrate the success of being able to kind of let go of this, and then able to kind of move into higher frequency, higher vibrational energies, of being able to overcome this difficult time that they've been having within them in order to celebrate that. So I think that is really nice. Let's get some messages from your person, see what's going on with them. Whoops, too many. What is it they want to say to you, group number 3? Please don't leave me. Oh my goodness, they're begging you. Sorry, with this studio light, there's no good place for you to see this properly. But it says, please don't leave me. So they're kind of begging you. So I just feel like maybe they've pushed you away a little bit, especially with this King of Swords. Right? And this Two of Swords showing up. There's this energy of like maybe they've pushed you away, and yet it isn't what they truly want in their heart of hearts. They're like, there's this energy with this world of like, please don't let this be over. Please don't leave me. They don't want you to abandon them at this time when they've been struggling so much. I mean, what you do is absolutely up to you. You can stay in your power. But yeah, I see that here. We have, I get butterflies when I see you. There you go. This is the Wild Heart Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks, if you haven't checked those out already. I love this. I get butterflies when I see you. So yeah, they see you as very special. They still, you give them that beautiful energy of just like feeling very excited when you walk in the door or when they get a message from you, right? Of getting that energy. I think it's really nice. They see you as somebody very special with the sun energy. Like I was saying, this is how they see you, as someone who's high vibrational, who's very abundant in their energy, who's kind of got it all together, got it going on, right? And who's like very compassionate and gentle and special. We have, I'm in a soul contract. This is interesting. This is an interesting message that they want to share with you. So it may be that they're in a situationship or another relationship, and this is what this Seven of Swords is about. Maybe they're kind of dealing with something from the past. What I'm hearing is there's a shadow. Sorry, that would have been really loud on your headphones. It just like had some energy that I needed to kind of get out. There's something here where there may have been some sort of shadow that's cast over this connection that you've got with them because they're still processing something from the past, or there's these kind of tentacle energies, this kind of tendrils of like somebody else's energy that's kind of on them, or they've got them kind of caught in some sort of situation. Could be a work thing, it may not be romantic, it could be a friend thing or a gang or a work situation, right? There's some kind of contract that they're in where they have to kind of process this and deal with it, and this is something that they need to get out of in order for you guys to create a successful connection. This is such a deep message. I'm sorry if this is not what you've tuned in for. I don't know what to say, but I see them really kind of like breaking free of this this contract and this kind of these tentacles, these tendrils that they have around them that I keep seeing. I see them more like tentacles really, kind of like vines, kind of like crawling up around them, kind of binding them, or just these tentacles kind of reaching around and kind of holding them back and controlling them. So there's something here. It could be an old relationship, it could be just you know, a toxic relationship with their boss, or just something where they're being controlled in some way or held back in some way. But this is something positive, because well, it's not, but it's something that they're breaking free of, which is the positive thing about it. And I see that with that King of Swords, breaking free in order to create, like, leaving that phase behind in order to experience, go into something new, which is much more positive and authentic and in alignment. And really kind of, it's just like this energy of like, yeah, cheers, we kind of made it. We've succeeded with this. And they're becoming aware of this now, and they're kind of backing away from it. They're kind of getting out of it little by little. Okay. Leap of faith. It's safe for you to make the move you're considering. So yeah, there's some fear here with this Ten of Wands, right? There's a fear that's holding them back, but they are willing to take the leap of faith. You know, maybe kind of breaking free of this connection or this soul contract is really going to have to kind of test their mettle a little bit. And they're going to have to kind of jump into the unknown in order to make that happen. Spirit is going to draw one of these cards. Okay. We have the card third party. Now, don't freak out. You guys, don't switch off. So yeah, we did see that Seven of Swords. So there may be a third party situation. Perhaps this is something you already know about. They're already in a connection, or you are, right? And that is making this a little bit complicated, like it's a complicated situation, right? But that third party is that energy, that soul contract energy that we're seeing, where there's somebody or something has got this hold over them. You know, maybe that they're going through a divorce. This is what Spirit is highlighting here. This is kind of the issue. And your person really wants you to know that they are dealing with this. They are on it. They are processing it. They are letting it go. Okay? They are letting this go. This is what's coming out in this reading. Whatever this third party energy is, whether it's a romantic thing or a work thing or something from their past, they are letting this go. They are breaking free of this, and they want you to know it. Soul growth. Oh my goodness, I love this for you guys. Soul growth. There is so much growth here with your person. Your person is already changing. They are becoming a new person. They are learning a lot about themselves. This is expansive energy, this eagle. It's just like spreading their wings, taking that leap of faith, being able to see that bird's eye view, seeing the bigger picture of things, right? This is what they're doing, and they are growing so much as a person. And through that growth, they are growing closer and closer to you. And I see that with that Knight of Pentacles. They're getting closer to you all the time. They're getting closer to that breakthrough, and they are changing. But it's just like, you know, you can continue to invest in yourself and your goals and dreams as your person does this. You know, they are human. You know, I'm sure they're an amazing person, but, you know, we've looked at kind of that facet of them, which is their shadow aspect, their fears, what it is that they're dealing with, in order to help you to understand their behavior and why they are showing up for you in this way, right? So I hope that this has given you some insight and some clarity in your situation. I see a lot of growth here. I see a lot of positive change. Do check back in with my other readings, you know, to see how this is progressing, to see what other messages Spirit wants to bring you in this connection as well. If you feel called to and you need somebody to look into your connection directly, then I do recommend Cassandra if you want to get a personal reading. They're a really friendly platform, as I was saying, and you get 3 free minutes to begin your call so that you can see that you resonate with the person that you've chosen. Always choose someone with a 5-star rating and someone who's got like a lot of history on the platform, you know, a lot of good reviews. You know, sort of thousands of reviews rather than hundreds. And then that combined with your intuition will bring you into alignment with a good gifted psychic who can really give you an insight into your situation and what's going on with your person. If you need answers, I do recommend that, and they'll give you 70% off your first call, right up to $50. So it's a pretty amazing deal. I really like it. Check that out. If it resonates with you, it's all linked in the description box below this video. You can find Cassandra's details there, but I'm sending you lots and lots of love in your situation, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye-bye.